Hi, I'm Phoenix Adonai. I am a grand alchemist, and what I'm doing is I'm trying to explain to you alchemy on that channel, and I have Patreon's group to work on integrate alchemy in your life. So, alchemy is the mechanic of life, meaning when you are a mechanic and you know how to repair a car, you can repair a car. And what's happening with alchemy is how to repair your life. So, this is not something I am doing for you. This is something you are doing for yourself. You need to find your own power. And power come from the heart. And that's why you need to find your truth. Because when I say need, it's because we are in ascension. And it's a natural phenomena that almost never happen. But what is it is that your soul knows, but you are maybe connected with your soul, maybe not, but that's okay, because soul is made of love. A soul is consciousness from the divine, and the divine, as I'm explaining now because I am an alchemist, the divine, however you want to put it, it's not religion. God is not religion. Religion is only dogma, meaning rules for you to follow. And rules are not the divine. The divine is absolute, and rules are restrictions. So, religion is not God. It's not to be confused. Religions are narrowing, like you have to do that this day, you have to wear that, you have to be like that, you have to, this is rules. It's very nice when you want to start to approach the divine, but it's not God, because God is absolute, and it's love first, and it's feminine first as everything. So, when you were born from a mother. Feminine is first. Feminine is the ultimate power of the universe. It's creation. And masculine, from the absolute perspective, is truth. And those are polarity of gender. This is an hermetic principle that was told by thought. And also Hermes, it's the same person that exists, we don't know when, that has a very long life. That was, we don't know who, but it was an individual considered a god. And that person also made other, the hermetic principles of thoughts. It's 7 hermetic principles. This is the beginning of any civilization of humanity. This is the beginning of science. Because science observe nature, observe the natural world, which is a creation from God. And so science observe by one thing at a time, by division. But alchemy it's not a science because it's not observing by reduction or isolation. That's a science. Alchemy observed by the absolute. So it's hard to grasp. And what I am a chosen one, if you know about that stuff. It is a soul that has advanced before coming into that dimension, and Earth is a school for soul. Earth is like science. We come to experiment and learn by isolation. Like we have few lessons. Those lessons are called karma. And if you don't learn your lesson, if you don't get your karma, if you don't accumulate good karma, it's like you get confused and you have more karma. You have bad karma, and you have bad karma, and you have bad karma. And this is important because we are in ascension, and what is happening? We are changing our frequency. We are going to a higher frequency. Frequency in a human, in a mind, body, soul, or heart system that is human. What we are, our body, is made from our soul. Of course, we are enabled by a father and a mother, and this is the system from Earth. Like humanity is part of Earth, like plants are part of Earth, like animals are part of Earth. We are human. We are more advanced soul. We are on a more higher level in gaining consciousness. But this is if you work to gain consciousness of yourself. This is if you work to understand what you are. This is if you want to become conscious of what you are doing. And to do this is the masculine principle. It's like truth. And to be, it's the feminine principle. It's like love. It's from the soul. Your being is your truth by your soul. And the feminine and the masculine, there's none on top of the others. That's impossible. They're polarities, they're opposite. They work together or nothing work. And this is two principles of the 7 principle of thought. The fourth principle, the fourth hermetic principle that was done by thought, given, it's polarity. Everything is polarity. The 7th principle is everything is gender. It's like, you know, when you want to plug an electric apparel in the wall to use it, you have 2 things, positive and negative. If you take off one, oops, it's not working. If you have 2, yeah, it's working. You have to put them at the same time in the wall. Or it could make a short circuit. They cannot touch because it could make short circuit. That's how they're made. But, you know, you need to have both or it's not working. And it's not, if there's one more powerful than the other, you're going to burn your house down. So what we are in humanity, we had this thing called patriarchy that was trying to take down femininity for millennia, which is femininity is the power of love, which is the ultimate power of the universe. It's the power of creation. And that thing called patriarchy was trying to take down femininity in woman, of course, because it's like the embodiment of feminine. But everything is gender. Everything needs to be both gender, like being and doing. If you do not from your being or from your truth or from love, you are not in accordance with the universe. You are in destruction mode or transformation mode. And if you don't transform anyhow, when you are not in love, if you are not acting in love or in truth of yourself, if you are fake to fit, you are in pain. You are in fear. Some say that the polarity of love is fear, like the opposite, because polarity are two opposite. Gender, it's two opposite, masculine and feminine opposite, not equal, opposite. And complementary. It's not equal again. Complementary. So, if you don't follow that, if you don't act in love, you are not acting in harmony with the universe. So you are acting against the universe. You are a human created from a soul, and you are acting against the universe. This is painful. That's the result. When you're acting against love, it's painful. It's like, for example, you have a door and you say, no, I'm going to go through by the wall. It's going to be painful and you won't succeed. That's how it is. This is kind of those laws that are not laws. It's just facts. So, I've prepared for you groups where I'm just giving explanation about alchemy, which is explanation about the seventh principle, how to use them, how to understand them, how to apply them. This is logic. It's not like, it's not new age. It's not weird stuff. It's something that is logical. And when we say the earth is changing frequency, a frequency comes from the head. It's a decision. Masculine is acting, the act of doing something, and it's choice. So a frequency is what you are choosing, what your mind is set on. Vibration, a vibe, a good vibe. This is from the heart. It's a feeling. And the ultimate feeling, the 0 point, if you have an axis and you have minus and plus, 0 is love. This is feminine. This is creation. It's the point of power. So, when you are acting in love, you are healing yourself. You cannot go wrong. But we are not used to that. We are barely knowing what is love, because love is always unconditional. So I've prepared those groups in Patreons where, there's 4 groups for now. The first one is the basic of alchemy. There I just explain theories about alchemy. I'm just explaining. It's me talking. And you can come and ask questions and reflect. There is a group attached to those that in Discord, when you can come and discuss and see what other people think. And, the point is to engage with those information and to place them in yourself. Find your truth. be in love of yourself first, because your responsibility is yourself. You have no other responsibility than yourself. So love of self, that first group, is only logic explanation of alchemy. In others group, there is also you have access to those explanations, maybe not all, because I don't want to be as dry. I don't want to be, because alchemy is a lot to swallow. It's a very intense logic. So I have the peace seeker, where we just apply like the seventh principle. It's more easy to digest, and it's more application. It's kind of a more masculine group where we can act. Like you take something, because everything is polarity. The solution is the problem. When you have a problem, you can find a solution. It's only a question of perspective. You have to slide yourself to the solution mode. So in that group, that is the peace seekers, we will construct the new world, because as we are changing frequency, there's so many things that will not work anymore in our world, that will not be possible. Like, for example, competition, it's power over. Like, it's zero-sum game, and I'm taking everything and you're left with nothing. There's so many people like that. And that's also the principle of money. Like, some people have it all and others have nothing. They are left to die. That's not working. That won't work. That's not divine plan. That's not working. So there's so many things we have to change. So in those groups, what we are doing is like, you come, if you have something that you see it doesn't work and you want to work on it, you can come and share it with others. And it's kind of a reflection group. It's a manifestation group. If you know about that, it's a manifestation group for the new world, the new golden age we want to create. That's an invitation. There's another Discord group, where you can come and share, and you can access information about alchemy. You can come if you have projects that are sustainable, and about circular economy. You can come and share about that. You can maybe find collaborator. I won't do any kind of how does it said, censor, because those groups are for you to become responsible of yourself. That's the point. We don't need power over. When everyone is free, freedom is responsibility of self. So everyone wants to be free, but you have to be responsible of yourself. You have to take charge. You have to follow the good sense, that is, act in love and respect and peace and truth of who you are. So that's acting in accordance of the universe, and that's how you gain sovereignty and gain your own power and become responsible of yourself and become free. So another group is the joy seeker. That group is for more, find joy in yourself. So it's gonna be like a meditation group, pray, singing group. Like it's open. It's to find love and truth of yourself. It's like, I have ideas. I have many ideas that I've used myself to heal myself. So I'm going to share those if you want to come and share yours. And for example, there's a lot of light workers and other chosen, or how do you want to call yourself, star seeds, that, have discovering their healing power. If you want to come and share that, no problem. If you want to sell your service, no problem. You come, you interact, okay? And that's what it is. I will feed the group. I'm offering my own knowledge and services, but this is again you discovering your power and healing yourself. That's very important. Nobody knows you as you, you know. Truth is unique. Love is absolute. That's why both are the two kind of polarities of the divine. So truth is unique. It's one. And we are all unique. We have all unique truth. But of course there is vibration in between. Like if you look at a field of grass, you will see, oh, it's grass. But every brain of grass is unique. Like snowflakes, every snowflake is unique. You can say, it's a snowstorm, but every time, always, forever, every snowflake is unique. That's what we are. But we are similar. So we can share. That's the point. We share and we learn together. And we are all connected always, because we are all connected by the basic energy of the universe. That is love. That's how we connect together. The other group is about superpower workshop, because as we are in ascension, we are evolving. We used to be, as human, having 2 strands of DNA active. We used to have one helix. It's like one with 2. We used to have one active, and all the others were dormant. But it's gonna be activated, and those are activated by a higher frequency, and they will become photonic DNA brand. So we have new powers in becoming. And it's not that it's like new or it's paranormal or it's our normal, but we were not normal. And we're becoming what we are really truly. So it's very exciting. There's so many people now that are doing channeling, see the past, see the future. We have all different and similar talent. So this group, it's about exploring that, our new power. It's a superpower workshop, because we are kind of discovering it, and it's we are working on it, and by sharing it we can see like, oh, you do that, and it's inspiring, because I'm gonna share mine, but maybe you won't resonate at all with what I'm doing, but you can meet other people with whom you totally resonate. So that's the point of those groups. You come and you meet other people and you see what you like and what you don't like. And it's, again, yourself becoming responsible of yourself and accepting your truth and discovering your truth and loving yourself. So those groups are invaluable. It's invaluable. What I'm offering you, it's priceless. But there is a price. It's a monthly fee. And this price is more about you deciding you are engaging yourself for yourself, in your own healing. Because there, as I said, there's no 10 step like you do that, and you do that, and then you become like that. No, that's not how it's done. So come. It's not expensive. You can go see on my website. I have my own work, other work I'm doing. I have artwork to help meditate with reflections. I have also products like cacao, sacred cacao, to help you boost your system, boost your level of joy. Discover that. So, yeah, it's amazing. So, come, enjoy, share, experiment, discover, act in love, go in your truth, take your time. There is no stress, but know that if you don't go, like, you don't need to work with my stuff. You don't need. Of course, you can discover your own love and truth by yourself or with other people. You can, of course. But I highly recommend that you, work on that, because now is the time where karma is not gonna wait. If you are not acting in love, if you are fake, if you're not true, you gonna fall apart. I'm just saying. So you want to start facing facts, facing what you are truly. You want to, even if it's painful. I just wish you to do that. And what I'm offering is like for you to have a easier way. We are doing it together in those groups, so you can have support. You're not by yourself, and it's gonna be much easier. I did it on my own. That's how I discover so many things. That's how I discover I know so much about alchemy, because I was, badly attacked. So I had to learn how to navigate that and to be, which is a feminine principle, to be truly in harmony with the universe. You have to be in love. You have to act in love of yourself. So, you're welcome. Please join. Share that info. I give a lot of free info also on that True TV channel. Share that. Think about that. Talk about it. Justice, all those absolutes that we take for granted, like the stick. No, that's not working. That won't work anymore. So you have to learn about it. You have to know about that. And this is like a mechanical thing that's happening. It is what it is. We had time to learn, and God said, enough. Now it's time for a change. And we are going to create the paradise, but that is for us. If you want to participate in that new golden age, you have to become responsible of yourself. So please, I'm offering you that with great joy. Come, participate. The money I will make, I'm gonna use it to do amazing project to help other people. That's what I'm doing. So thank you. Come participate. This is for our own new heaven on earth. We are building peace. So let's rejoice together. Thank you. Good night. Bye bye.